What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we'll be going over the best gear set for the brand new Queen HEL coming to global tonight, guys. I wanted to make this video so that you guys know what gear set you want to be making for her, depending on what content you're going to be doing in the game. So let's actually hop into the video and let's go over the best gear set for Queen HEL. Before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to the 40,000 subscribers. If you guys have not hit that subscribe button already, man, definitely make sure to your boys grinding to the 40k. And with that out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's go over the gear set for Queen HEL. So off the rip, guys, it really does depend on what content you're going to be using her for. So for me, on my free-to-play account, we have Heroes Arena, obviously. That is the main thing that I'm going to be using a character like HEL for, because she's a boost character in Heroes Arena and she's really great for what she's doing. She is going to be providing 10% all stats free, because of the entire season, and then because of these next 8 days on JP, she's going to be providing another 10% all stats on top of that. So we have a total of 20% all stats for these next probably like week and 1 day, right? At least for JP, right? For global, it's going to be 2 weeks because we're going to have HEL for at least a week, right? So the thing is with her is that when you actually use her in Heroes Arena, you want to make sure that she's on a HP crit defense set. So you don't necessarily have to make a full UR gear set for her, for Heroes Arena specifically, but HP crit defense is going to be what you want because you want to make sure you're able to tank through all the crits. You know, that's going to be very important. I have also tried HP crit resistance, and that actually was not that bad either. So you could definitely try that as well. But regardless, you have to make the top and bottom pieces the HP set to actually make her an HP defense set. Now, is HP crit defense good in PvP? I mean, you would probably want to run HP defense instead, considering HEL is one of the highest CC characters in the game when you do have her maxed out. My HEL, obviously, on my JP account is only 61k because I don't have any of her cosmetics and I don't have like full UR gear. But when you are running HP defense and you are max CC, she's going to be at the 71 range, 71k CC range, which is really good, right? And yeah, I mean, that's really nice, obviously. Another thing, though, is that HEL is kind of a DPS oriented type character, so she has obviously extra damage dealt on the single target card for every source of pain on the enemy. She gets 12% attack related stats, and then for her AoE here, she's actually going to lower the enemy's crit chance and crit damage by up to 80% depending on the rank of the skill. So she is actually going to be a very good character when actually thinking about, you know, dealing damage and also kind of lowering enemy damage too. So depending on the role that you want your HEL to play in on PvP, you either rock an attack crit damage set or an HP defense set. Now, in my opinion, I would probably say rock an HP defense is the better way to go about it and kind of running supportive mode because of the fact that you have this card right here. And honestly, the source of pain card on HP defense will probably still hit like really hard because of the fact you're getting attack related stats for every source of pain on the enemy when you're attacking. That's really big, right? Because you're getting a ton of attack related stats as you attack into someone that has like 5 source of pains, right? Or like 4 source of pains. Like, you're going to be dealing a lot, and on HP, that's fine. You also have characters on your team that when you're going to be running her, you have characters like, not the Demon King, but Tyr, right? Tyr is one of those characters that you're going to be running, and he is a very strong DPS character, so you're going to be rocking him on attack crit, but you definitely want your Queen HEL to actually live, right? So having her staying alive on the battlefield is going to be very important, so that is another thing as well. In terms of the actual roles on the gear, guys, for what you want to be doing, this is obviously not a good example, but this is for the Heroes Arena setup that I would run. But if you're rocking like a normal like standard setup, you would just go with like an HP defense. So let me just grab like my any of my HP defense sets, and this would be kind of the example you want to do. So obviously you want to roll them for the basic stats. So the top pieces you're going to go for the attack rolls, the middle pieces you're going to go for the defense rolls, and then the bottom pieces you're going to go for the HP rolls. And that's going to be the standard way of making gear for every character, or pretty much every character in Grand Cross, right? So it's going to be the exact same for Queen HEL. She doesn't have any specific scaling. She doesn't have any specific, like, you know, substats that she wants. You want to just go for the main basic stats as the substats, and also having them be in this manner. So you have the middle pieces being the defense pieces so that you can swap them out when you are running like the crit defense middle pieces for Heroes Arena or whatever the case, right? And I can attest to running her on this set right here, guys, the HP crit defense set on Heroes Arena, and be able to clear champions 1 for Heroes Arena, so that I was able to get 15 coins. She is able to do that, and I will be making a video when she's on global so that you guys can actually see the team strategy and how you want to go about it. And she is very, very good because of what she's able to do. So in terms of her best gear set, in my opinion, guys, I would definitely say an HP defense set is going to be the best set. For Heroes Arena, you want to go with HP crit defense or HP crit resistance. Either or works, because herself after getting the all stats is going to be really good. But I would say probably the better set would be the HP crit defense for Heroes Arena, specifically because when she does lose the all stats and you're using her in Heroes Arena, you definitely want her to be tanking the crits, because when she does have the extra all stats, the crit resistance is enough to dodge some of the crits, right? But you want to have the crit defense so that when you do lose the all stats from the seasonal buff, because it's only going to last the rest of this month pretty much, you definitely want to make sure that you have her on an HP crit defense set when specifically talking about Heroes Arena, and our middle pieces are perfectly fine. But when we're talking about like a actual UR gear set for just PvP in general, an HP defense set just like this is going to be a standard way to go about it, and I actually do think this would be a fairly good way to rock HEL when you're actually using her. Obviously an attack crit set, as I mentioned, would be pretty good too. You know, attack crit damage is obviously nice because she's able to deal a ton of damage. She is a character that is DPS oriented a little bit as well because of, as I mentioned, the source of pain extra damage, right? But I think the more like of the role that HEL is playing on the team versus another character that you would be running on the team would be the supportive type role, because you have characters like Tyr, you have characters like Freyr that are going to be dealing a ton of single target or AoE damage, versus HEL that doesn't really need to do that, but she definitely can when she needs to, and HP defense would probably cover her damage that she needs to do. So yeah, my recommendation, guys, is since you're going to be making HP crit defense for Heroes Arena, HP defense is probably the standard setup you could go with there, especially if you have like an attack crit tier already. And honestly, like if you have a setup like that, that's probably going to be really good. So that is my main recommendation for the gear setup that I actually run. In terms of like the setup when you are running you know, like Heroes Arena, like what you would want to run, I'll show you guys just an example of like the kind of setup you would be doing. But pretty much it would be just a team like this, but instead of Dana for Liz, you would have the brand new Queen HEL. So it would be a setup like this, right? And because the team is super tanky, you have Nanashi for the 30% basic stats, you have Freyr for 20% from his Holy Relic, and then Tyr obviously is like a really big damage dealer. Like this is going to be a really, really strong team. And because HEL's able to get those source of pains as the enemy attacks you, because you're probably going second in Heroes Arena, it's going to be really, really nice. And she's able to provide that 20% all stats because she is a seasonal boost unit, and rocking the HP crit defense set is going to be the way to go. So that is my main reasoning, guys, for the gear set that you'd be running on Queen HEL, because of the boost conditions in Heroes Arena, and because of the fact that if you're going to be running her in PvP, she's kind of going to be that supportive role most likely, versus like a character like Tyr, which is going to be your main DPS character, right? So when I go to like my PvP team here, when I'm really thinking about it, like HEL obviously is a damage dealer and can dish out a ton of damage, but my main character that I want to do that is going to be Tyr, because he is the main DPS character, right? So running HP defense on your HEL is not going to be a bad idea, and it also allows you just to be able to run HP crit defense, because all you would have to do is just switch out the middle pieces. So that is my main recommendation, guys, for the best gear set for Queen HEL. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Will you guys be making HP defense? Will you guys be making HP crit defense? Will you guys be making attack crit damage? Let me know in the comment section below. And with that out of the way, man, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a good rest of your day.